Can you imagine that Singapore is so expensive? Singapore consistently ranks as one of the most expensive cities in the world to live in, and there are several reasons behind this reputation. First, this small island nation has limited space, which drives real estate prices through the roof. The vibrant economy and high quality of life attract many people, further pushing up the demand for housing. Additionally, Singapore serves as a global business hub, drawing in multinational companies and a skilled workforce. This economic attraction leads to high salaries, raising costs for goods and services across the board. Upscale lifestyle options abound, with top-notch restaurants and luxury shopping experiences available, all of which can significantly lighten your wallet. To manage consumption and encourage sustainability, the government also imposes taxes on certain goods, impacting everyday expenses for residents. While life in Singapore can be costly, many inhabitants appreciate strong public infrastructure, excellent healthcare, and high safety standards, making the investment feel worthwhile for the benefits received. Hard to believe, but this firework was massive. On February 8, 2020, Steamboat Springs, Colorado, became home to an astonishing spectacle when a 375-pound aerial firework was launched, setting the record for the heaviest firework ever recorded. As it soared skyward, it reached an eye-popping height of 201 feet, dazzling spectators with its vibrant colors and brilliant patterns lighting up the night sky. This incredible achievement was officially recognized by Guinness World Records, marking a thrilling moment for both the town and the firework enthusiasts who gathered to witness the launch. Imagine standing there, watching an enormous piece of artistry shoot up into the heavens, filling the atmosphere with cheers and excitement. With such a memorable event, Steamboat Springs certainly lit up the 2020 winter skies. Who knew a firework could bring so much joy and be part of a world record? Why exactly does Northeast Greenland National Park amaze us? This colossal park is an astonishing 972,000 square kilometers, or around 375,000 square miles, making it the largest national park in the world. Established in 1974, it sits above the Arctic Circle and boasts astonishing landscapes filled with icebergs, glaciers, and rugged mountains. Here, the Arctic wildlife thrives, showcasing species like polar bears, walruses, and reindeer in their natural habitats. The park's remoteness ensures that visitors experience nature in its purest form, untouched by human activity. The environment offers a unique opportunity to observe flora and fauna that some may only dream of seeing, such as the fascinating Peary caribou and the elusive Arctic fox, both expertly adapted to the harsh conditions. The breathtaking vistas at every corner invite explorers to venture further into this wild land. With its dramatic beauty and rare wildlife, Northeast Greenland National Park doesn't just draw adventurers, it reminds us of the incredible diversity and strength of nature. Have you ever imagined standing in such an untouched wild wonder? Guess what really drives termite skyscrapers? These incredible structures aren't just dirt piles, they represent nature's architectural prowess found in the savannas. Termite mounds towering in height showcase an intricate network of tunnels, vents, and fungal gardens that maintain stable temperature and humidity levels. These tiny engineers employ a remarkable form of climate control by opening and closing ventilation shafts, effectively regulating airflow and gas exchange within their mounds. This internal environment is crucial for the health and productivity of their symbiotic fungi, which convert plant material into digestible food, sustaining the entire colony. Researchers inspired by these natural designs have explored how termite mounds can inform sustainable architecture, especially in cities like Harare, Zimbabwe. The passive cooling systems utilized by termites serve as a blueprint for modern, energy-efficient buildings, proving that we can learn a lot from these tiny builders. It's truly nature's version of green architecture. No complex blueprints, no mechanical systems, just colonies of termites collaborating for survival and efficiency. How can we apply these lessons to our own urban development? Here's something incredible about Jindo Island. Every year, this beautiful island off South Korea's coast reveals a stunning natural spectacle. When the tide drops, an astonishing 3-kilometer land passage appears, connecting the island to the mainland. This unique phenomenon occurs only once a year, lasting for just 1 hour. But what causes this magical moment? Well, when the sea level drops around 3 meters, the hidden land emerges, allowing adventurous explorers to walk across what is normally ocean. Locals call this event Moses Miracle, drawing many visitors who are eager to witness the temporary bridge. It's a colorful celebration full of cultural events and joy, showcasing the beauty and wonder of nature. As the tide shifts back, the land disappears, reminding everyone of the ocean's power. So, next time you're in South Korea, don't miss the chance to experience this breathtaking occurrence. This might surprise you. Hattie McDaniel made Oscar history. In 1940, this remarkable actress became the first African-American woman to win an Academy Award for her unforgettable performance as Mammy in the epic film Gone with the Wind. Hattie's groundbreaking win marked a significant milestone not only for her career, but also for the representation of African Americans in Hollywood, a landscape often marred by racial discrimination. The ceremony, held in Los Angeles, took place in a segregated environment, yet Hattie delivered a heartfelt acceptance speech that resonated deeply with many people watching. Her achievement not only redefined possibilities for Black actors and actresses, but also ignited hope among those aspiring to make their mark in cinema. At a time when roles for Black artists were typically constrained to stereotypes, Hattie's talent and unwavering determination allowed her to shine brightly. Today, we honor her incredible legacy and the doors she opened for future generations in film. What steps can we take to continue celebrating her contributions and advocate for greater diversity in the entertainment industry? This might surprise you. America's motto has a history. We often think the phrase, "In God We Trust," has been a cornerstone of American values since the time of the Founding Fathers, but its official adoption as the national motto didn't happen until 1956. At that time, during the height of the Cold War, the U.S. wanted to showcase its values in stark contrast to atheistic regimes like the Soviet Union. Before this motto came into play, the more traditional motto, E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one, was used. Although "In God We Trust" first appeared on coins back in 1864, it took a while longer to show up on paper currency. This evolution reflects the changing sentiments of a nation, grappling with its identity amid global conflicts. So next time you see the phrase, remember its unique journey through American history. Here's something incredible you might be surprised by Himba homes made of dung. In the heart of Namibia, the Himba tribe exemplifies ingenuity with their unique building practices that favor natural materials. They skillfully blend clay with cow dung to construct their distinctive houses, known as ombu or ovanda. While the thought of cow dung may raise eyebrows, this eco-friendly building material is exceptionally effective. The dung, when combined with clay, not only solidifies the structure, but also provides remarkable insulation against the intense heat of the desert. As temperatures soar during the day, these sturdy homes maintain a cool interior, offering a refreshing escape from the sweltering sun. The design showcases the Himba's profound connection to their environment, demonstrating how traditional knowledge harmonizes with nature's resources. Additionally, the use of locally sourced materials underscores a sustainable lifestyle that thrives on resourcefulness and respect for the land. By adapting their homes to the climate and materials available, the Himba people illustrate a remarkable example of how indigenous practices can inform modern approaches to sustainable living. What can we learn from this blend of tradition and nature? Is it really true that dinosaurs were discovered in 1824? This remarkable milestone occurred when British geologist William Buckland unearthed the fossil of a creature he named Megalosaurus. This discovery was not merely a scientific curiosity. It marked the birth of paleontology, the study of ancient life through the examination of fossils. The Megalosaurus, a large carnivorous dinosaur, roamed the Earth approximately 166 million years ago during the Jurassic period. Buckland's presentation to the Geological Society of London ignited a flame of intrigue about what life looked like millions of years ago. Suddenly, the notion of gigantic creatures that were once thought to be mere folklore transformed into a new scientific reality. Buckland's pioneering work laid the foundation for future generations of paleontologists who would delve deeper into the lives of dinosaurs and other prehistoric organisms. This breakthrough not only enhanced our understanding of dinosaur evolution, but also painted a vibrant picture of an entire ecosystem that existed long before humans. Today, we continue to explore this rich history, thanks in part to Buckland's groundbreaking discovery. Did you know that Sierra Leone has the lowest life expectancy? The life expectancy in Sierra Leone stands at a staggering low of about 47.5 years, making it the lowest in the world, according to data from the World Health Organization. This alarming statistic is influenced by a tumultuous history marked by a brutal civil war from 1991 to 2002. This conflict claimed countless lives and resulted in widespread destruction of infrastructure, leading to a breakdown of essential services such as healthcare and education. Consequently, many citizens lost access to basic needs, contributing to deep-rooted challenges. Health issues, including malaria and high maternal mortality rates, further complicate the situation, as many women struggle with inadequate medical facilities during childbirth. Economic instability also exacerbates these issues, leaving a significant portion of the population living in poverty, which hinders access to nutrition and proper medical care. Although Sierra Leone is slowly making strides in recovery, improving life expectancy remains a monumental task, reflecting the resilience of its people as they strive for a healthier and brighter future. What if I told you might be shocked to learn about Santa Cruz del Sur? This extraordinary island, located off the coast of Colombia in the Caribbean Sea, holds the title of the world's busiest island due to its staggering population density. Spanning just 1.2 hectares, approximately the size of a football field, Santa Cruz del Sur is home to around 500 residents. This means that nearly an entire town squishes into a backyard-sized patch of land. The island thrives on its fishing and tourism industries, attracting visitors intrigued by its unique lifestyle. With homes tightly packed together, the community demonstrates remarkable resourcefulness and resilience. There are no cars here, creating a nostalgic atmosphere where neighbors know one another and stroll along narrow paths. Life on the island is vibrant, with colorful houses lining the streets and the scent of freshly caught fish wafting through the air. Residents have transformed limited resources into a flourishing environment that showcases human ingenuity. Santa Cruz del Sur is not merely a geographical location. It stands as a remarkable example of how a community can blossom against all odds in the tranquil embrace of the Caribbean. Believe it or not, chocolate was born in Hershey. In 1894, Milton Hershey made a daring move that forever transformed the world of sweets by launching his chocolate company. This wasn't just about making candy. Hershey envisioned a better life for his workers and took it a step further in 1907 by establishing the town of Hershey as a model community. Imagine a picturesque town where charming streets are shaded by trees and the air is filled with the delightful aroma of chocolate. As a hub for chocolate production, Hershey soon became famous for its delectable treats, drawing in countless visitors eager to indulge. Today, families flock to Hershey Park, where thrilling rides and chocolate-themed attractions create unforgettable memories. Beyond attractions, Milton's legacy is woven into the fabric of the town, reflecting his commitment to ensuring his workers thrived alongside their sweet creations. The spirit of community thrives here, reminding us all that sometimes happiness can be found in the rich, velvety taste of chocolate. How sweet is that? Dare to dive into the Mariana Trench? This remarkable location is the deepest part of the ocean, plunging down about 36,000 feet. To put that into perspective, it could easily cover Mount Everest with over a mile of water resting above it. The immense pressure at these depths can reach over 1,000 times that at sea level, making it an incredibly harsh environment. Yet, astonishingly, life thrives here. Scientists have discovered unique creatures that have adapted to these extreme conditions, including giant amoebas and mysterious bioluminescent organisms. These fascinating beings have developed special features to withstand the crushing pressure and lack of sunlight. Exploring the Mariana Trench helps researchers understand life in extreme conditions and the planet's geological history. What other surprises might be hidden in this underwater abyss? Hard to believe, but heart attack signs can surprise you. Many often think of chest pain as the only warning of a heart attack, but the reality is much broader. You might experience shortness of breath, even without any chest discomfort. Nausea can deceive you into thinking you simply have an upset stomach, while lightheadedness can feel like just a minor dizzy spell. These symptoms can vary widely, especially between men and women, making it crucial to recognize them early. If you or someone around you experiences these symptoms, calling for immediate medical assistance can be a lifesaver. Quick action can greatly increase survival rates and minimize damage to the heart. Understanding these signs could mean the difference between life and death. So why take chances? Be informed and look out for yourself and loved ones. Ever been to a city with a bedtime? In Pyongyang, North Korea, the rhythm of daily life is dictated by the state, and electricity plays a key role in this unique setting. The government controls the power supply, limiting electricity to specific hours throughout the day. As the sun sets, many neighborhoods are plunged into darkness, creating a rather eerie yet interesting atmosphere. Imagine walking through a city where bright lights are replaced by dimly lit streets and shadows that stretch long into the night. This electricity schedule affects not only homes, but also businesses and public spaces, giving the entire city a somewhat quiet, subdued vibe after dark. Residents have learned to adapt to these hours, with evening activities often planned around when the lights are on. The striking contrast between the lively daytime bustle and the serene nighttime hush highlights the unique lifestyle in Pyongyang. So while many cities around the world buzz with life after sunset, Pyongyang has its own sense of order and calm, almost like a city that understands the importance of rest. Here's something incredible about unbelievable facts about the Massive IC1101. Imagine standing at the edge of a galaxy so enormous that it makes our Milky Way seem like a minor player in the cosmic theater. Enter IC1101, a gigantic elliptical galaxy located about 1 billion light-years from Earth within the Abell 2029 galaxy cluster. This behemoth spans an astounding 6 million light-years across, shining with the brilliance of over 100 trillion stars. Yes, that's trillions. To truly grasp its size, consider this. If you were to travel from one side to the other at the speed of light, you'd need to journey for billions of years. But IC1101 is not a solitary giant. It's part of an interconnected cosmic family, engaging with numerous other galaxies within its cluster. Current scientific inquiries delve into the formation of such colossal galaxies, sparking curiosity about the forces that give rise to cosmic giants. As we gaze into the depths of the universe, IC1101 serves as a fascinating reminder of the incredible scales of existence, urging us to ponder what other wonders lie beyond our view. Here's something incredible about smart folks biting their tongues. It turns out that intelligent people often find themselves feeling irritated by things that might not bother others. Instead of lashing out in frustration, they usually opt to stay silent. This behavior stems from a rich combination of emotional intelligence and self-awareness. Recognizing that shouting or getting embroiled in pointless arguments doesn't resolve the issue, these individuals choose to hold back their reactions. By doing so, they preserve their peace and keep unnecessary drama at bay. They think critically about their responses, picking battles carefully and concentrating on what truly matters instead of squandering energy on trivial annoyances. This thoughtful approach not only helps maintain their tranquility, but also sets a positive example for those around them. Observing someone remaining composed in a tense situation can be enlightening. It reminds us that exercising restraint and contemplation can lead to better outcomes. So the next time you see someone staying cool under pressure, consider the wisdom behind their silence. It's a lesson in emotional management we could all benefit from. Scientists recently discovered that DNA fits in tiny spaces. Inside each of our cells resides a fascinating structure known as the nucleus, which plays a crucial role in housing our genetic material. Within this nucleus, DNA is coiled tightly, packing itself into areas so small they measure less than a micrometer wide. Picture this. Trying to fit a long ribbon into a small box is a challenge, and yet our DNA, essentially a lengthy set of instructions, manages this feat remarkably. To achieve this organization, DNA coils around proteins called histones, forming a dense structure known as chromatin. This clever arrangement allows cells to store extensive amounts of genetic information in a compact form while keeping it organized and readily accessible. When a cell needs to divide or create specific proteins, the DNA unwinds much like a thread, making it easy for the cell to read the vital instructions contained within. Thanks to this ingenious folding process, our genetic material, though tightly packed, is always primed to perform its extraordinary functions, shaping who we are and how our bodies operate. Ever thought about why the Iron Maiden fascinates us? The Iron Maiden is one of history's most notorious torture devices, capturing the imagination with its chilling design. Imagine a large coffin-like structure that appears innocuous on the outside, but within, it houses a horrifying reality. Once a victim was confined inside, they would confront sharp spikes jutting out from every angle, leaving no room for escape and ensuring torturous suffering. This horrifying contraption was not designed for a quick demise. Instead, it inflicted a prolonged and agonizing fate, reflecting the extreme measures some ancient cultures resorted to in the pursuit of punishment. Interestingly, while the Iron Maiden is often cloaked in tales blending fact and fiction, historians debate its actual use. Was it truly employed as a torture instrument, or is it merely a product of dark storytelling? Regardless, the image of this spiky cabinet has become a symbol of human cruelty and creativity's darker corners. Thankfully, such brutal practices are now relegated to history's pages, but the Iron Maiden remains a grim reminder of a time when punishment knew no bounds. Let's uncover the truth about chameleons' amazing tongues. These fascinating creatures are like nature's silent snipers, employing a unique method to capture prey in a flash. Instead of leaping or pouncing, chameleons launch their tongues at unbelievable speeds. Hidden within their heads is an astonishing biological spring system, a coiled elastic collagen sheath around a specialized bone. When a bug gets close enough, this system releases stored energy, propelling the tongue at lightning speed up to twice the length of the chameleon's body in merely 0.07 seconds. The tongue's tip glistens with mucus that clings to unsuspecting prey like a suction cup, ensuring a secure grip. After seizing their meal, powerful retractor muscles swiftly pull the tongue back into the mouth with pinpoint accuracy. Some of the smaller chameleons can accelerate their tongues at more than 50 Gray, outpacing even fighter jets. This impressive combination of stealth, precision, and speed allows chameleons to feast on quick-moving insects while staying virtually invisible in their leafy habitats. It's not merely hunting, it's a display of evolutionary brilliance. Let's uncover the truth about Discover Mongolia's heartfelt tribute to mothers. In Mongolia, honoring mothers takes on a unique and vibrant form through the Mother's Glory Awards. This recognition celebrates the extraordinary commitment of women who raise multiple children. The awards are divided into two tiers. Mothers with 4 or 5 children receive the second-class medal, while those with 6 or more are awarded the esteemed first-class medal, alongside a monetary bonus from the government. This tradition underscores the importance that Mongolian society places on family and motherhood, reflecting a deep cultural respect for women nurturing future generations. It's not merely about the medals, it's an acknowledgement of the vital role mothers play in community life. In a nation grappling with slow population growth, these honors encourage families to grow and help mothers feel appreciated for their sacrifices. This custom beautifully aligns with Mongolia's rich nomadic heritage, where strong family and community ties are paramount. So when considering how to celebrate the joys of parenting, remember that in Mongolia, it's not just recognition, but a heartfelt appreciation transformed into medals and honor. Tom Hanks made a bold money move in Forrest Gump. When Tom Hanks took on the iconic role of Forrest Gump, he surprised many by choosing to receive a percentage of the film's profits rather than a regular paycheck. This decision turned out to be a game changer. Forrest Gump became a massive hit, grossing over $678 million worldwide. Thanks to Hanks's gamble, he ended up earning around $40 million. This strategy isn't common in Hollywood, where most actors prefer the security of a fixed salary. However, Hanks believed in the film's potential and the power of his character's heartwarming story. The film not only won 6 Academy Awards, but also created lasting cultural moments with quotes like, "Life is like a box of chocolates." Hanks's risk paid off, proving that sometimes stepping outside the norm can lead to huge rewards. His choice highlights the importance of confidence and belief in a project, encouraging aspiring actors to consider their own creative decisions wisely. What other surprises lie in Hollywood's history? Have you ever wondered why commercial flights began? On January 1st, 1914, aviation history took a giant leap when the world's first commercial airplane flight lifted off from St. Petersburg to Tampa, Florida. This historic journey, covering a distance of just 34 kilometers, took only 23 minutes but marked the dawn of an entirely new era in transportation. The aircraft, a Benoit 15, was a small seaplane that carried one brave passenger in addition to its pilot. Imagine the excitement of soaring above the Florida coastline, gazing down at the landscape below. A thrilling experience that few had ever imagined at the time. Back then, commercial flying existed only for a select few, as it was a luxury rather than a common occurrence. The ticket price was $5, which would equate to around $150 today, making it accessible primarily to those adventurous souls willing to step into the skies. This groundbreaking flight not only captured the public's imagination, but also laid the groundwork for the expansive networks of air travel we now enjoy worldwide. How incredible is it to think that this simple journey opened the door to our modern aviation age? Can you imagine that Filipinos say sir and ma'am to everyone? This practice reflects the Philippines' deep-rooted cultural values of respect and hospitality. In this vibrant country, locals often greet and refer to foreigners using these courteous titles, regardless of age or social status. Filipinos take immense pride in their ability to make guests feel welcome, and this form of address is a gesture of honor reserved for those visiting their shores. While it may seem peculiar to outsiders, this customized greeting exemplifies the societal norms that prioritize politeness and kindness. Interestingly, this habit can sometimes lead to playful misunderstandings, especially when younger travelers are addressed as sir or ma'am, causing laughter and surprise. Such interactions highlight the warmth of Filipino culture, which cherishes human connection and mutual respect. So if you're traveling to the Philippines, prepare to be greeted with a smile and these endearing terms. They represent not just a way of speaking, but a beautiful tradition of hospitality that is truly one of the country's finest features. Turns out the truth is that goats see differently. Goats are truly remarkable creatures, and one of their most striking features is their unique rectangular pupils. Unlike the round pupils found in most mammals, these rectangular shapes allow goats to enjoy an astonishing field of vision that stretches from 320 to 340 degrees. This broad perspective means they can spot potential predators lurking nearby without needing to turn their heads. Imagine having almost panoramic vision. This adaptation is particularly beneficial in their natural mountainous habitats, where danger can appear from any angle. Not only do these pupils enhance their ability to remain vigilant, but they are also designed to function well in varying light conditions, allowing goats to navigate rocky terrain during both bright daylight and dim twilight. While their eye shape may seem odd to us, it is perfectly tailored to meet the challenges of survival in the wild. The next time you encounter a goat, take a moment to marvel at their extraordinary eyesight and consider how it aids them in thriving within their environment. Why exactly does polar bear jail exist in Canada? Located in the small town of Churchill, Manitoba, this unique facility plays a crucial role in protecting both polar bears and local residents. When bears wander into town, searching for food or moving due to habitat changes, they can create dangerous situations. To keep the community safe, the polar bear jail serves an important purpose. This isn't just a regular prison, it's a holding area where bears can rest until they can be safely relocated back to their natural environment. During their stay, typically lasting around 30 days, the bears have time to recover from their unusual excursions into human habitats. This recovery period is crucial because it ensures that the bears do not associate humans with food, which could lead to more dangerous encounters in the future. The practice not only helps maintain the local wildlife population, but also highlights Churchill's dedication to conservation. By balancing human safety with the well-being of these majestic creatures, the Polar Bear Jail showcases an innovative solution to wildlife management. So next time you think of polar bears, remember this remarkable facility up north that helps protect both bears and people. Ever thought about why North Korea loves cash? In this isolated nation, cash reigns supreme in an economy devoid of credit cards and online transactions. The North Korean won serves as the national currency, yet it holds little value on the global stage, prompting many locals to prefer more stable currency options like the US dollar or Chinese yuan for their daily transactions. Imagine living life without the flicker of digital payments. For North Koreans, this scenario is entirely normal. The lack of a digital banking system does not merely reflect a preference for physical money. It highlights the country's stringent restrictions on foreign influence and interactions. Consequently, residents navigate their daily lives relying solely on the cash equivalent of their labor, making each transaction a tactile experience that feels like shopping in a different world. While this cash-only existence might seem daunting or outdated to outsiders, for those who call North Korea home, it's just another part of their everyday routine. Understanding this unique monetary system offers a glimpse into the complexities of life in North Korea, where the absence of modern banking tools reinforces a tightly controlled economic environment. Have you seen snow turned into stunning art? The Saporro Snow Festival in Japan is an incredible spectacle that transforms the winter landscape into a breathtaking gallery of snow and ice sculptures. Every February, Sapporo hosts this magnificent event, drawing artists and visitors from around the globe. Imagine towering ice castles, intricate sculptures of animals, and giant characters, all crafted with extraordinary detail. The festival began in 1950 as a local event with just a handful of sculptures, but it has evolved into a massive international competition featuring over 200 stunning displays. Artists use shovels and chisels to create their masterpieces, often spending weeks planning and perfecting their designs before the festival kicks off. The best works are illuminated at night, creating a magical atmosphere that captivates everyone. Visitors can also enjoy delicious winter foods and participate in fun activities like ice slides. Whether you're a snow sculptor or a curious traveler, the Sapporo Snow Festival offers an unforgettable experience that showcases the beauty and creativity of winter. Turns out the truth is that Blood Castle enchants visitors. Perched dramatically on a steep cliff high above Lake Bled, Blood Castle is not simply a fortress. It is a remarkable piece of Slovenia's rich history. Often regarded as the oldest castle in the country, it provides an incredible glimpse into the past while offering some of the most breathtaking views you can imagine. A short hike up to the castle reveals panoramic sights of the shimmering lake below, the charming island at its center, and the majestic Julian Alps stretching majestically into the distance. Picture yourself standing there, breathing in the fresh mountain air while soaking in the beauty of nature and centuries of history surrounding you. The castle is steeped in a storied past, with legends of brave knights and noble families enriching its allure, making it an intriguing destination for history enthusiasts and thrill seekers alike. Whether you're hiking for fitness, snapping photos for cherished memories, or simply relishing the landscape, Blood Castle is an essential stop on your Slovenian adventure. Don't let this unique experience slip away, as it perfectly embodies both the natural splendor and historical depth of the region. Let's uncover the truth about pineapples and wealth. Imagine biting into a sweet, juicy pineapple, but now consider its history as a symbol of affluence in the 1700s. Back then, these tropical fruits were a true luxury, primarily because their cultivation and transport across rough seas posed significant challenges. A single pineapple could cost as much as $8,000 today, making it a coveted item among Europe's elite. The affluent didn't just eat them, They would rent pineapples to impress guests at extravagant parties, treating the fruit as a lavish centerpiece that showcased their social standing. Picture a grand dinner where the highlight is a stunningly presented pineapple, admired more for its rarity than for its taste. This enchanting fruit even permeated art and architecture, with depictions that represented hospitality and wealth. However, as horticultural techniques advanced and shipping logistics improved, pineapples transitioned from a rare luxury to a delightful staple in kitchens worldwide. Today, we enjoy this tropical treasure without the extravagant expense, but it's captivating to remember how pineapples once epitomized glamour and exclusivity. What's the deal with octopus eggs? Octopuses are fascinating creatures, and one of their most interesting traits is that they are oviparous, which means they lay eggs. This is quite different from humans, who give birth to fully developed young. Imagine an octopus mama laying thousands of tiny eggs in a safe spot, often deep in the ocean. After laying, she watches over them diligently, sometimes for months, until they hatch into tiny, adorable baby octopuses. This process highlights the incredible diversity in how different species reproduce. For instance, some snakes, like rattlesnakes, are oviviparous. This means they carry their eggs inside their bodies, and the eggs hatch just before the babies are born. It's a mix of laying eggs and live birth. Each method has its own benefits. For octopuses, laying eggs allows them to provide safety until the young are ready to face the world. Nature has so many fascinating ways for life to continue on, and understanding these differences helps us appreciate the variety of survival strategies out there. Here's a wild fact about your keyboard bias. It turns out that when you're typing on a QWERTY keyboard, your left hand does about 56% of the work. This surprising statistic arises because the most commonly used letters, including A, S, D, and F, are predominantly located on the left side of the keyboard. So if you think typing is effortless, your left hand might greet that assertion with a sigh. For those curious about a more balanced option, the Dvorak keyboard offers an intriguing alternative. Created in the 1930s by Dr. August Dvorak, this layout was specifically designed to distribute typing tasks more evenly between both hands. It places frequently used letters directly beneath your strongest fingers, promoting a more efficient typing experience. Many studies even indicate that users can achieve faster typing speeds and reduce errors when switching to the Dvorak layout. So, if you're passionate about typing, why not consider testing out this keyboard design? It's remarkable how such a simple tool reflects fascinating aspects of human design and efficiency. Let's uncover the truth about white chocolate. While many love its sweet, creamy flavor, white chocolate isn't technically chocolate at all. That's because it doesn't contain cocoa solids, the essential ingredient found in dark and milk chocolates. Instead, white chocolate is crafted from cocoa butter, sugar, and milk, creating a delightful taste that some people crave. Despite its name, this treat is more like a sweet confection than genuine chocolate, which might surprise some fans. Originating in the early 20th century, white chocolate gained popularity quickly, especially in candies and desserts. Chefs and bakers often use it to add a creamy sweetness to recipes, from cookies to mousses. So whether you love it or view it skeptically, it's clear that white chocolate has carved out a unique place among sweet treats. What do you think? Does it deserve the chocolate title? Turns out, the truth is that Africa spans all 4 hemispheres. It's pretty mind-blowing. Africa is the only continent that sits in each of the northern, southern, eastern, and western hemispheres, showcasing its unique geographical diversity. Imagine a globe. The equator slices through Africa's heart, dividing it into the northern and southern halves, while the prime meridian marks its western edge. This fascinating positioning gives rise to various climates and ecosystems, resulting in a rich tapestry of life and culture. For instance, the Congo's lush rainforests are teeming with vibrant wildlife, while the Sahara's vast deserts offer stark, stunning landscapes. Moreover, from the bustling markets of Marrakech to the tranquil savannas of Serengeti, Africa serves as a melting pot of traditions and histories. This rich interplay of geography not only makes for breathtaking scenery, but also tells the story of human migration and interaction throughout time. Whether your interests lie in exploring diverse wildlife, historical civilizations, or cultural practices, Africa is a treasure trove just waiting to be discovered. Ever thought about Earth's population explosion? As of today, our planet is home to about 8 billion people, a staggering number that reflects not just growth, but also the dynamic history of human civilization. To put this into perspective, throughout all of history, it's estimated that around 107 billion humans have lived on Earth. That's right, there have been more people who have walked the Earth than currently inhabit it. This enormous disparity comes from various factors, including advances in agriculture, medicine, and technology, which have allowed populations to thrive. Imagine all those generations, each contributing to the rich tapestry of human experience. From the first hunter-gatherers to today's bustling megacities, our species has found ways to adapt and survive. Interestingly, while our numbers are soaring now, growth rates have slowed in many parts of the world, leading to intriguing discussions about sustainability and resources. So, as we stand at this monumental 8 billion mark, it's worth pondering how we can responsibly share our home and ensure a bright future for generations to come. Prepare to be amazed by Formula One drivers' challenges. It might surprise you that these elite athletes can lose up to 9 pounds during a race. This incredible weight loss often happens due to extreme dehydration and the sweltering cockpit temperatures, which can soar above 122 degrees Fahrenheit. Imagine sitting in a car, racing at high speeds, while coping with both the adrenaline of the competition and the intense heat. Drivers must train not just their reflexes, but also their bodies to handle these exhausting conditions. They stay hydrated and maintain their health through strict diets and conditioning routines, ensuring they are prepared for the demands of a race. With every lap, they push their limits, balancing speed and endurance in a sport where every second counts. So the next time you watch a Formula One race, think about the incredible physical challenges these drivers face. Did you know slavery persisted long after 1807? While both the British Parliament and the U.S. Congress made significant strides by outlawing the importation of slaves in 1807, the reality on the ground was far more complicated. In the United States, particularly in the South, the internal slave trade didn't just continue, it thrived. Plantation owners relied heavily on the labor of enslaved people to work their fields, especially for cash crops like cotton and tobacco. As a result, even though no new slaves were being imported, existing enslaved populations were traded and sold across states, which only intensified the brutal reality of their lives. Families were often torn apart in this relentless trade, with individuals sold to the highest bidder, regardless of relationships. It wasn't until the Civil War brought about a profound shift in American society that slavery was finally abolished altogether in 1865. This starkly highlights how laws can change, but deeply entrenched practices and economic interests can persist, reflecting the complexities of human society and history. Most people don't know this, but London stone fascinates many. This ancient relic, embedded in a wall on Cannon Street, has been a symbolic part of London for over 1,000 years, making it one of the city's oldest landmarks. Despite its age, the exact purpose of London stone remains unknown, sparking curiosity among historians and locals alike. Some experts suggest it served as a key marker for Roman and medieval trading routes, while others believe it played a role in various rituals or even held political significance. This limestone stone, measuring about 2 feet wide, has endured numerous fires, wars, and urban changes, showcasing its endurance through time. Remarkably, it has been relocated several times, yet it always returns to its original position, cementing its importance in local folklore. Legend has it that removing London stone could bring misfortune, adding an intriguing layer to its history. As you stroll through London, don't miss the chance to gaze upon this seemingly ordinary stone and consider the countless tales it could tell about our fascinating past. Hard to believe, but a goat stole the show. In 2016, a rally organized by a Kenyan politician took an unexpected turn when a feisty goat decided to make its presence known. This cheeky animal repeatedly headbutted the podium, disrupting the event and drawing laughter from the crowd. Instead of delivering political speeches, the politician and attendees found themselves focusing on the goat's determined antics. This incident became a memorable moment, demonstrating that even in serious settings, nature can surprise us. The aggressive goat seemed to question the importance of political events, leaving everyone wondering about its motivations. While the politician canceled the rally, the goat's unexpected performance turned into a delightful story that traveled far beyond the local news. This quirky episode reminds us that sometimes animals have a way of stealing the spotlight and making us rethink what's truly important. Prepare to be amazed by you might be shocked to learn how cars are changing. Imagine cruising down the road in a vehicle that doesn't have a steering wheel or pedals. Sounds like a scene from a sci-fi movie, right? Well, Mercedes-Benz is turning this futuristic fantasy into reality, with their groundbreaking car controlled entirely by joysticks. This innovative design prioritizes convenience and accessibility, enabling drivers to navigate their vehicles using easy-to-use joysticks instead of the traditional steering wheel and pedals. This breakthrough doesn't just alter how we operate cars, it reshapes our entire concept of driving. Equipped with cutting-edge technology, these advanced vehicles manage navigation and safety autonomously, allowing drivers to savor the experience rather than fixating on control. Moreover, this revolutionary approach has the potential to transform mobility for individuals facing challenges with conventional driving, such as those with disabilities. So, fasten your seatbelt. This is only the beginning of a significant shift in personal transportation, where the future of driving unfolds before our very eyes. Can you believe Canada loves macaroni and cheese? This nation holds the title for the highest per capita consumption of this creamy, cheesy delight in the world. With its comforting texture and cheesy goodness, macaroni and cheese has become a beloved staple for Canadians of all ages. It's not just a side dish. For many, it's a comfort food that brings back childhood memories. Canadians enjoy it in various ways, from the classic home-cooked version to gourmet spins loaded with different cheeses and toppings. It's even popular at events like barbecues and family gatherings. The love for this dish reflects Canada's cozy culture, where warmth and hospitality shine through every plate. But why is macaroni and cheese so popular in Canada? Some believe it could be due to the long winters, as people crave something warm and filling. Others say it is simply part of the Canadian identity. So the next time you're cooking or ordering food, remember that you're enjoying a dish that Canadians absolutely adore, and that brings people together. Turns out, the truth is that ever wondered about Kurt and Goldie's unique love story? Since 1983, the beloved couple of Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn has captivated audiences not just with their on-screen magic, but also with their unconventional approach to love. This iconic duo, who first met on the set of the delightful movie The One and Only Genuine Original Family Band, chose to navigate life together without the traditional marriage certificate. Their decision challenges the common belief that a committed relationship must come with a legal title. Instead, Kurt and Goldie showcase the beauty of partnership through years of collaboration in films like Swing Shift and the romantic comedy Overboard. As devoted parents to their son Wyatt Russell and Goldie's daughter Kate Hudson, they exemplify how love can thrive in various forms. Their relationship, rich with laughter, mutual respect, and unwavering support, reveals that genuine commitment can exist outside societal norms. By prioritizing emotional bonds over formalities, they remind us all that love and family take many shapes, making their story not only heartfelt, but also inspiring. Is love truly defined by a wedding ring? Or ready for a workout? Your heart beats faster first. This fascinating phenomenon is called the anticipatory rise, and it happens to everyone. Before you even start exercising, your heart rate begins to increase about a minute beforehand. Why does this happen? Well, your brain sends signals to your heart, preparing your body for the upcoming activity. This means that even thinking about hitting the gym or taking a brisk walk can get your heart pumping faster. This involuntary response is part of the body's amazing ability to prepare itself for physical challenges, increasing blood flow to your muscles and brain. So the next time you lace up your shoes or pick up those weights, remember that your heart is already in gear. This early activation helps to boost your performance and endurance, allowing you to tackle your workout with more energy. Isn't it incredible how our bodies work to prepare us for action? By understanding this natural process, you can appreciate how attuned our systems are to our physical activities. Prepare to be amazed by the First Continental Congress. In September 1774, a pivotal gathering unfolded in Philadelphia, where resolute leaders united to confront their grievances against British rule. Among them, prominent figures like George Washington, Patrick Henry, and Samuel Adams emerged as the voices of the American colonies. They were not merely influential, they symbolized the growing discontent over taxation without representation and the denial of essential rights such as liberty and fair trials. The air was thick with tension as delegates debated issues that would ultimately shape the nation's destiny. This Congress was groundbreaking because these leaders shared a common belief: the American colonies could no longer remain passive amid oppressive measures. They took a courageous step forward, sending petitions to the British government, demanding recognition and rights for colonial citizens. This marked a crucial turning point as it ignited a collective desire for independence among their fellow colonists. Their bold actions set the stage for revolutionary change. How would these decisions alter the course of American history? Did you know that Riyadh Front is redefining entertainment? This exciting complex is not just another shopping mall. It's a vibrant cultural epicenter that is quickly putting Riyadh on the global entertainment map. Picture yourself wandering through a stunning space filled with a mix of international retail brands and upscale dining options, all while enjoying the enchanting Arabian Nights. As twilight descends, Riyadh Front evolves into a dynamic hotspot, buzzing with energy and charm. You can dance to the latest beats at electrifying DJ parties, enjoy live music performances under the stars, or immerse yourself in creativity at art exhibitions that celebrate both local and international talent. The atmosphere pulsates with excitement, providing the perfect backdrop for friends and families to connect and have fun together. Whether you're a foodie eager to try diverse global cuisines, a shopaholic seeking the trendiest styles, or someone with a passion for arts and nightlife, Riyadh Front offers something unique for everyone. So why not dive into this new gem of a destination and make unforgettable memories, whether you're a local or just visiting? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Challenger Deep astounds us. This extraordinary location, the deepest part of the Mariana Trench, plummets a remarkable 36,070 feet, about 10,194 meters, beneath the ocean's surface. To visualize this depth, imagine dropping Mount Everest into the trench. Its peak would remain over a mile underwater. Such extremes contribute to an environment where pressure exceeds 1,000 times that of sea level, forming a harsh existence where only the hardiest organisms endure. Remarkably, life does thrive here. Unique creatures like the amphipod, a small shrimp-like organism, and bizarre gelatinous species have evolved specialized adaptations or rely on chemosynthesis, a process that allows them to create energy from chemicals in their surroundings. Exploring this enigmatic abyss poses significant challenges. Only a few manned and unmanned missions have successfully navigated its depths, unveiling astonishing discoveries about marine biodiversity and geological processes. Despite its alien appearance, Challenger Deep significantly influences Earth's climate and ocean systems. So, the next time you ponder the ocean's vastness, remember there's an extraordinary world waiting to be explored in its depths. Guess what really drives our fascination with stars? Did you know that there are more stars in the universe than all the grains of sand on every beach on Earth? It's astonishing to think about, but estimates suggest there are around 1 septillion stars. Yes, that's a 1 followed by 24 zeros. To help you visualize this colossal number, consider our own Milky Way galaxy, which contains between 100 and 400 billion stars. But that's just a fraction of the total. Scientists believe there might be trillions of galaxies scattered throughout the cosmos. Now picture a beach and the countless grains of sand it holds. That number multiplied by an incomprehensible amount brings you to the astonishing star count above us. Each of these stars could potentially host its own solar system, and some may even support life. So the next time you find yourself gazing up at the night sky, remember that you're viewing only a minuscule portion of a vast, dazzling universe filled with far more stars than we could ever truly fathom. What wonders might those distant suns hold? Is it really true that Adams's son became president? Yes, it is. John Quincy Adams made history as the first son of a sitting president to ascend to the presidency himself. He served from 1825 to 1829, following in the footsteps of his father, John Adams, who was the second president of the United States. This unique father-son duo occupies a special place in American history, showcasing the legacy of political families in the United States. During his presidency, John Quincy Adams focused on promoting education, infrastructure, and scientific development, although he faced considerable opposition from political rivals. His time in office wasn't fully smooth, but his commitment to long-term national progress remained strong. After his presidency, he continued to serve his country as a member of the House of Representatives, defending the right to free speech and fighting against slavery. The connection between father and son in the political realm illustrates how the Adams family left an indelible mark on the early years of America. Isn't it fascinating how family legacies shape our history? What if I told you about Crazy Horse Memorial? This remarkable project, nestled in the breathtaking Black Hills of South Dakota, is on track to become the largest sculpture in the world. The effort began in 1948 under the vision of sculptor Korczak Ziolkowski, who dedicated his life to carving a tribute to the legendary Lakota leader Crazy Horse. Known for resisting the U.S. government's encroachment on Native American land, Crazy Horse's story symbolizes bravery and resilience. The sculpture, designed to portray him riding a horse and pointing into the distance, aims to evoke a powerful sense of Native American spirit and pride. As millions of visitors from around the globe flock to witness its progress, they become part of a continuous narrative honoring Native American heritage. However, advancements toward completion face significant challenges, chiefly the immense scale and complexity of the work, not to mention the funding hurdles. The Ziolkowski family's unwavering commitment and generous donations keep the dream alive. Could you imagine the day when this monumental tribute is finally unveiled for all to see? Prepare to be amazed by the jewelry cooler. This innovative invention by Matt Benedetto offers a refreshing solution for those sweltering summer days when comfort is a must. Imagine wearing your favorite jewelry, like necklaces or earrings, but feeling uncomfortably hot because of the heat. Benedetto's clever design connects to your air conditioning system and directs cool air to private areas, ensuring you stay comfortable while looking fabulous. It's perfect for those who want to maintain their style without sacrificing comfort. This jewelry cooler not only helps keep you cool, but also adds a touch of luxury to your summer wardrobe. Now you'll never have to choose between fashion and comfort again. Want to be the trendsetter among your friends with a brand new way to enjoy summer? This amazing invention makes sure you can shine and stay breezy, all at the same time. Experience sunsets like never before with planners. Hiring sunset planners is a growing trend among affluent individuals who want the ultimate evening view. These experts analyze weather patterns, atmospheric conditions, and even the position of the sun to ensure a stunning sunset. While it may seem extravagant to hire someone for this, it reveals a shift in how some people approach nature. Instead of just enjoying a sunset, they're curating an experience that's almost like a work of art. Imagine sitting in the perfect spot, surrounded by friends and family, as the sky transforms into vibrant hues of orange and pink, all planned out just for you. This trend raises questions about our relationship with the natural world. Are we moving too far away from simply appreciating life's beauty? Or can these experiences deepen our connection to nature? Either way, the sunset will be breathtaking. Hard to believe, but a dentist invented the electric chair. In the late 19th century, Alfred Porter Southwick, a dentist from New York, aimed to create a more humane way to carry out executions. Frustrated by the painful methods like hanging and the gas chamber, Southwick focused on electricity as a safer alternative. He developed the electric chair to reduce the suffering of those facing death sentences. Southwick's prototype was first used in 1890, marking a significant shift in capital punishment. The device worked by delivering a powerful electric shock, quickly incapacitating the condemned individual. Public opinion on this approach was mixed. Some labeled it a breakthrough, while others criticized it as another form of cruelty. Despite the controversies, Southwick's invention played a crucial role in the evolution of execution methods, sparking debates about justice, morality, and humanity in the legal system. Can you imagine how a dentist became involved in such a drastic invention? Most people don't know this, but ocean cleanup is thriving. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch Cleanup, led by the Ocean Cleanup Project, is making impressive strides in tackling the serious issue of ocean plastic pollution. Thanks to their innovative System 002, over 250,000 kilograms of plastic waste have been successfully removed from our oceans. What's even more exciting is that its successor, System 003, is designed to clean up an area the size of a football field every 5 seconds. This means that in a remarkably short time, vast patches of floating trash can be cleared. The team's efforts focus on the area between Hawaii and California, where much of the debris comes from discarded fishing gear and plastic packaging. This initiative not only sheds light on the massive scale of the problem, but also proves that large-scale environmental restoration is possible. With continued innovation, we can protect marine life and keep our oceans cleaner for future generations. Imagine a healthier ocean thanks to initiatives like this. How amazing is that? Meet the fastest trash can on wheels. Chris Rollins has taken recycling to a whole new level by inventing a trash can that zooms at a stunning 63 miles per hour. Imagine a garbage bin outfitted with an engine and 3 bicycle wheels, all designed to make waste disposal more exciting. Rollins, who faced a few crashes during testing, was determined to not just create a functional piece of equipment, but something that could catch everyone's attention. His speedy creation challenges the way we think about everyday objects, combining innovation with a sense of humor. This remarkable project showcases how creativity can turn something as mundane as a trash can into a thrilling mechanical marvel. By pushing the boundaries of engineering and imaginative design, Rollins reminds us that even the most ordinary items can become extraordinary. What will he think of next? Believe it or not, Slovenia has a hidden castle. Nestled within the Great Karst Caves, Pajama Castle is the largest castle built inside a cave, dating back to the 13th century. This impressive structure is renowned for its unique location at the cave's entrance, which was strategically chosen to provide a strong defense against potential invasions. The castle's design and layout cleverly integrate with the natural rock formations, creating a fascinating blend of man-made architecture and nature. Visitors to Pajama Castle can marvel at stunning frescoes, explore underground passageways, and learn about its intriguing history, including the tales of noble families who once lived there. Today, it stands not only as a historical site, but also as a popular tourist destination, inviting adventurers and history buffs alike to uncover its secrets. Have you ever thought about exploring a castle hidden in a cave? Can you imagine Leonardo da Vinci's first robot? This remarkable invention, known as a mechanical knight, was a groundbreaking design by Da Vinci, one of history's greatest thinkers. Although it was never built during his lifetime, its detailed plans showcase a visionary approach to technology. The knight could sit, wave its arms, and turn its head, all through a series of intricate gears and pulleys. This early automaton represents not just the creativity of the Renaissance, but also lays the groundwork for modern robotics. Da Vinci's genius was not limited to painting. He also dabbled in various mechanical designs, indicating a deep understanding of physics and engineering. His work inspires today's engineers and inventors, proving that the concepts of movement and automation were fascinating even in the 15th century. As we explore current advancements in robotics, it's exciting to think about how Da Vinci's ideas resonate today. What other ancient inventions might inspire our future innovations? Here's a wild fact about swimming pigs. On a stunning uninhabited island in the Bahamas known as Pig Beach, you can find adorable pigs that swim in the turquoise waters. This unique place has become famous for its friendly resident swine, who love to splash around in the ocean. Tourists flock to the island not just to bask in the sun on the soft sand, but also to watch these pigs paddle and play. The story goes that the pigs were brought to the island by sailors who intended to return for them, but they never did. Instead, the pigs learned to swim and thrive on the island's resources. Visitors often feed them snacks, and it's a delight to see how the pigs instinctively dive and swim to get their treats. This quirky attraction raises awareness about wildlife and conservation, making Pig Beach a must-see for anyone exploring the Bahamas. Would you dare to swim with pigs? Could rabbit meat really be dangerous for survivalists? A diet consisting solely of rabbit meat can lead to a troubling condition known as protein poisoning or rabbit starvation. This happens because rabbit meat is extremely lean, providing an abundance of protein but not enough fat to keep your body functioning properly. When survivalists or explorers venture into the wild and rely only on this meat, they may unknowingly put their health at serious risk. The human body needs a balance of nutrients, including fats, to support vital functions and energy levels. Without enough fat in their diet, individuals may suffer from symptoms like fatigue, weakness, and even organ problems. Historical accounts reveal that those who depended on lean game, like rabbits, often face this alarming issue. Therefore, it's crucial to remember that variety in our diets is essential for good health, no matter the circumstances. Next time you think of a meat-heavy meal, consider mixing in some healthy fats to keep your body happy and healthy. Can you believe the Tungurahua volcano's fiery story? This Ecuadorian wonder has been active for over 15 years, continuously captivating scientists and locals alike. Located in the Andes Mountains, Tungurahua has put on quite a show with its frequent eruptions, sending plumes of ash and gas high into the sky. These impressive eruptions often lead to spectacular lava flows, transforming the landscape around it. What makes Tungurahua truly fascinating is its ability to adapt and change. Each eruption can vary significantly, with some producing gentle ash emissions while others unleash powerful explosions. The local communities living near this volcanic giant have learned to coexist with its unpredictable nature, developing early warning systems and emergency plans to keep themselves safe. Researchers are equally intrigued, studying the volcano to understand the dynamics of its eruptions and learning valuable lessons about volcano behavior. It's a reminder of our planet's raw power and the thrilling dance of nature. Who knows what the next eruption will bring? Let's uncover the truth about Rav and Hittim. The story of a young man's death has sent shockwaves through these two cities, opening up discussions about community, growth, and safety. This tragic event isn't just a sad moment in history, it serves as a catalyst for change. As local residents reflect on how this loss affects their neighborhoods, they recognize the need for more robust safety measures in urban planning. The young man's life, marked by hopes and dreams, now symbolizes the potential for better infrastructure, communal support, and awareness programs. It's about turning grief into action. How can Rav and Hittim transform this painful chapter into an opportunity for progress? By engaging citizens in conversations about city development, fostering a sense of unity, and prioritizing well-being, these cities can honor his memory while crafting a brighter future for everyone. Here's what actually happens when we recycle e-waste. The process of extracting gold from old electronics, like personal computers, is surprisingly efficient compared to traditional mining. In fact, crushing just 1 ton of e-waste can yield more gold than crushing 17 tons of gold ore. This incredible efficiency highlights the potential of recycling technology. As technology advances, more valuable materials can be recaptured from discarded gadgets. E-waste contains precious metals, often sitting in landfills, where they pose environmental risks. By recycling these materials, we not only recover valuable resources, but also reduce the need for destructive mining practices that harm our planet. Imagine a future where recycling is the norm. Efforts to improve e-waste recycling can help preserve our natural resources and promote sustainable practices. Isn't it amazing that something we often overlook can have such a significant impact? Ever wondered where the world's largest dam is? It's located in the vast expanse of Siberia, Russia. This incredible feat of engineering is not just a marvel in size, but it also plays a crucial role in hydroelectric power generation. The dam is situated about 600 meters away from its main area, showing just how massive this structure truly is. Known as the Sayano-Shushenskaya Dam, it harnesses the energy from the mighty Yenisei River, one of the largest rivers in the world. Completed in 1978, this dam stands tall at an impressive 245 meters high and stretches over 1,000 meters long. It produces more than 6,400 megawatts of electricity, enough to power millions of homes. Beyond its power-generating capabilities, the dam also helps with flood control and irrigation, supporting the local ecosystem and economy. Isn't it amazing how such structures can shape our world? Giant Shiva statue soars high in Karnataka. Standing tall at an impressive 123 feet, this magnificent statue of Shiva is the second largest dedicated to this revered deity in the world. Located in Karnataka, the statue was completed in 1204 through the generous donations of local merchants who wanted to symbolize their devotion to their faith and cultural heritage. This stunning work of art showcases the incredible craftsmanship and dedication of the people in the region. Visitors from all over the globe are drawn to its grandeur, eager to witness the spiritual presence it embodies. The towering statue not only serves as a religious landmark, but also highlights the rich traditions and history of Karnataka, where art and spirituality intertwine. People come to admire the intricate details that bring Shiva to life, while also learning about the significance of such a monumental tribute. Just imagine standing beneath this colossal figure, feeling inspired by its beauty and the stories of devotion that surround it. How does such a statue inspire you? Did you know babies triple their weight in a year? This incredible transformation happens during the first 12 months of life, where a newborn can double their weight by just 4 to 6 months. To fuel this rapid growth, infants need around 100 calories for every kilogram they weigh each day. That's a lot of energy for such tiny bodies. Most of this nourishment comes from breast milk or formula, which provide all the essential nutrients they need to thrive. But it's not just their physical size that's changing. Their brains are undergoing a major growth spurt too. By their first birthday, a baby's brain has nearly doubled in size, reaching about 60% of its adult weight. This period is crucial not just for body growth, but also for mental development, setting the stage for future learning and skills. How amazing is it that such small beings can achieve so much in just 1 year? This might surprise you. Tallest Lego tower ever built. The tallest Lego tower ever constructed reaches an astonishing height of 112 feet, showcasing the incredible creativity and engineering skills of its builders. Imagine standing next to this towering structure, which rises high above the ground, crafted from countless colorful Lego bricks. This remarkable feat emerged from a collaborative effort, demonstrating how teamwork can drive innovation. Builders from various backgrounds came together, each contributing their unique skills to ensure the project's success. Getting the tower to stand at such a height involved planning, precision, and a clever understanding of physics, as balancing the pieces was no easy task. The project not only inspired awe among visitors, but also sparked a love for engineering and design in Lego enthusiasts of all ages. Events like this encourage creativity and problem-solving, proving that with imagination and dedication, even something as playful as Lego can lead to extraordinary achievements. What other amazing structures could Lego builders create? Why exactly does soccer spark such wild reactions? After Germany's remarkable 7-1 victory over Brazil in the 2014 World Cup, emotions ran high not just among fans, but even in unexpected places. The shocking score turned heads worldwide and led to a surge of humorous and inappropriate content online. A well-known adult video website noticed this trend when users began uploading highlights of the game with explicit titles that made light of the defeat. The website, eager to maintain a certain level of decorum, had to issue a public plea urging fans to stop posting these suggestive clips. This quirky incident highlights how deeply sports can stir feelings and inspire creativity, even in cheeky ways. It's a testament to how influential and entertaining soccer can be, bringing laughter and surprises, sometimes in the most unexpected forms. Isn't it fascinating how a single match can elicit such varied and intense reactions? Meet the Manx cat, nature's quirky tailless wonder. This fascinating breed originated on the Isle of Man, where its tailless trait developed due to a natural genetic mutation. Unlike most cats, Manx cats come in two varieties, those with a full tail and those without, called rumpy cats. This unique feature gives them a distinct appearance, making them easily recognizable. Manx cats are not just about looks. They are known for their friendly and playful personalities. They often form strong bonds with their families and can be quite affectionate. Interestingly, their lack of a tail doesn't affect their balance or agility. In fact, Manx cats are surprisingly nimble. They still possess the feline instincts in hunting and climbing. Also, these cats display an incredible variety of colors and patterns, making them even more appealing to cat lovers. So if you've ever met a Manx, you know there's truly something special about them. Are you ready to learn more about this amazing breed? This might surprise you. Alcohol licensing dates back to 1818, a time when laws about drinking began to take shape in England. The Licensing Act of 1818 gave local authorities the power to issue licenses to individuals wanting to sell alcohol. This happened because the government aimed to regulate the booming pub scene and reduce public disorder linked to excessive drinking. By requiring licenses, officials could ensure that only responsible sellers operated in their communities. Over the years, this law evolved, reflecting changing attitudes towards alcohol consumption. Today, licensing still plays a crucial role in managing how alcohol is sold and consumed, ensuring safety and compliance with regulations. So the next time you grab a drink at your favorite pub, remember that you're part of a long history shaped by laws like the one from 1818. How do you think these rules impact modern society? Is it really true that jukeboxes sparked a music rebellion? You bet! Back in the day, jukeboxes were the heartbeat of social gatherings, playing tunes that got everyone dancing. But savvy music lovers found clever ways to bend the rules. Some would use toothpicks to manipulate the machines, allowing them to keep the music playing endlessly. This small act of rebellion turned jukeboxes into a magical source of non-stop entertainment, creating a lively atmosphere wherever they were found. The creativity behind this trick reveals a fascinating part of music history. It wasn't just about listening to a few songs. It was about connecting with friends, enjoying life, and embracing a sense of freedom through music. This little-known rebellion highlighted how people can innovate and have fun, even when faced with limitations. So next time you hear a classic tune from a jukebox, remember the joyful spirit that once pushed its buttons. Did you know that Garden of the Gods mesmerizes visitors? This stunning natural park in Colorado, USA, is famous for its breathtaking red sandstone rock formations that leave everyone in awe. With towering structures like the iconic Tower of Babel and Camel's Rock, this park showcases nature's artistry at its finest. Picture vibrant red rocks rising dramatically against a clear blue sky. It's a sight you won't want to miss. Whether you're hiking, rock climbing, or simply taking a leisurely stroll, every corner of the park offers a unique perspective on these geological wonders. The area also holds rich cultural history, having been sacred to Native American tribes for centuries. Open year-round, Garden of the Gods is not only a paradise for adventure seekers, but also a tranquil spot for anyone looking to connect with nature. So are you ready to explore this natural masterpiece? You won't believe this about Froggyland in Croatia. This unique museum showcases over 500 stuffed frogs, each carefully positioned to imitate human actions and postures. Imagine walking through a whimsical gallery filled with frogs engaged in everything from playing chess to relaxing on a couch. Froggyland's quirky exhibits bring these amphibian characters to life, allowing visitors to see them in delightful scenarios. Established in 2016, the museum is a treasure trove for both frog enthusiasts and curious tourists. Each display is crafted with attention to detail, showcasing the frogs not just as stuffed animals, but as part of a playful narrative. Visitors marvel at how these little creatures seem to enact scenes from daily life, blending humor and artistry. Froggyland ignites curiosity and laughter, making it a fascinating destination for anyone looking to experience something truly offbeat in Croatia. What will you discover about frogs here? Explore the strength of Klaparan and Hargabra cultures. These vibrant communities are noted for their unique ability to thrive in harmony with nature. The people of Claparan and Hargabra have mastered the art of utilizing their environment, which includes dense forests and flowing rivers, to sustain their daily lives and rich cultural practices. They rely on these natural resources not only for food and shelter, but also for traditional crafts and spiritual rituals, showcasing a deep respect for their surroundings. By practicing sustainable methods, they ensure that generations to come can enjoy the same benefits from their rich environment. This powerful relationship between the communities and nature illustrates their resilience and adaptability. As they combine ancient practices with modern techniques, they continue to celebrate their heritage while facing the challenges of today's world. How do these cultures inspire us to value and protect our own natural environments? What if I told you koalas have a unique parenting trick? To keep their adorable little ones safe from the harmful effects of eucalyptus leaves, which are tough to digest and can be toxic, koala mothers resort to an unusual but fascinating method. After giving birth, they carefully feed their babies a special type of feces, often called pap. This may sound strange, but it's actually packed with essential microbes that help newborn koalas develop a strong immune system. These beneficial bacteria prepare their tiny guts for the eucalyptus diet they will soon be introduced to. By consuming this pap, the joeys get a head start in building immunity against the toxins in eucalyptus leaves, allowing them to thrive as they grow. So the next time you think about koalas munching on their favorite leaves, consider the clever ways their mothers ensure they're eating safely and staying healthy. Let's uncover the truth about the Apple III. During the early 1980s, the Apple III was meant to be a powerful personal computer, but it turned out to have a significant design flaw. This flaw often caused issues like garbled data, leaving users frustrated. In a rather unusual troubleshooting method, Apple advised owners to lift the machine 3 inches and drop it. This jarring action was supposed to reseat the chips on the logic board, attempting to fix the problems without needing complicated repairs. Imagine the scene. Users gingerly lifting their computers and letting them fall for a fix. While some were able to resolve their issues this way, many others still faced ongoing challenges with their Apple III. This quirky solution highlights the lengths to which people would go for a reliable computer back then. Despite its flaws, the Apple III remains a unique part of tech history. Who knew a drop could be a temporary fix? Can you imagine brain surgery for mental health? In the 1930s, Portuguese neurologist Aegis Moniz pioneered a controversial surgical procedure aimed at treating severe mental health conditions by severing specific connections in the brain. Moniz believed that disrupting these pathways could effectively reset the brain, leading to reduced symptoms like agitation and anxiety. This radical idea stemmed from observations of patients with severe mental illnesses, prompting Moniz to explore innovative solutions that traditional therapies couldn't solve. His technique, known as lobotomy, gained attention for its dramatic approach, but it also sparked significant debate. While some patients showed improvement, many faced severe side effects, leading to a mixed legacy. Today, surgical interventions for mental health are approached much more cautiously, emphasizing the importance of understanding the brain's complexity and the ethical considerations surrounding treatment options. Is this a glimpse into a bold, if troubled, chapter of psychiatric history? Are robots really as smart as we think? Robots can seem incredibly intelligent, but they operate quite differently from us humans. Instead of using thoughts and feelings like we do, robots process information through algorithms, sensors, and programming. Think of algorithms as a set of precise instructions or recipes that guide a robot's actions. Sensors act like the robot's eyes and ears, enabling it to perceive its environment, detecting obstacles, measuring distances, or picking up on sounds. While these machines can perform specific tasks with remarkable speed and accuracy, their understanding is fundamentally different from human reasoning. They don't reason, think creatively, or feel emotions. Robots follow programmed paths and reactions, which means they're excellent at repetitive jobs or heavy lifting, but they won't have that spark of intuition that makes us human. So the next time you see a robot in action, remember it's following a smartly designed script, not thinking on its feet. Incredible electric music from Mario Bros. Tunes. Modified Tesla coils can create a symphony of melodies that many of us recognize from our favorite video games. These fascinating devices, originally designed to generate high-voltage electricity, have been cleverly adapted to produce sounds through electrical discharges. When you see a Tesla coil in action, the brilliant arcs of electricity flicker and dance, mimicking the catchy tunes from the Mario Bros. Soundtrack. This combination of technology and artistry shows how science can turn electricity into a musical medium. Imagine listening to the classic "Do-Do-Do" as you watch sparks fly in perfect rhythm. Engineers and musicians have teamed up to transform these electrical marvels into musical instruments, sparking the excitement of both science enthusiasts and gamers alike. The creativity behind this adaptation inspires us to think about the intersection of technology and art. What other creative uses of technology might we discover in the future? Most people don't know this, but Arctic explorers vanished. In 1845, Sir John Franklin led an ambitious expedition to discover the elusive Northwest Passage, a vital sea route through the Arctic. Franklin's expedition included 2 ships and a crew of 129 men, but instead of finding a shortcut, they disappeared without a trace. For over 150 years, the fate of these brave explorers was shrouded in mystery. When remnants of the expedition were finally discovered in the 2010s, researchers uncovered that the crew had faced dire challenges. Records suggested that starvation, lead poisoning from their canned food, and extreme hypothermia may have claimed their lives. Despite the grim discoveries, the precise details of what happened aboard those ships still puzzle historians and scientists today. Why did their journey end in tragedy, and what can we learn from their heart-wrenching story? Hard to believe, but Melanie the raccoon is a superstar. This adorable little creature from England has captured hearts and attention online by performing over 100 human-like tasks. Imagine a raccoon riding a miniature bike or whizzing around on a scooter. That's Melanie for you. People have been amazed by her talents, which also include tidying up the kitchen. Trained with love and patience, Melanie demonstrates just how smart raccoons can be. Her owner has painstakingly taught her these tricks, showcasing not just Melanie's intelligence, but also the special bond they share. Videos of her antics have gone viral, making her a beloved social media icon and proving that animals can have unique skills too. Her achievements challenge our perceptions of wildlife and show that with the right guidance, even a raccoon can take on human-like tasks. What other surprises do animals hold for us? Did you know that déjà vu mystifies our minds? This fascinating phenomenon occurs when you feel like you've lived a moment before, even though it's happening for the first time. In addition to déjà vu, there's jamais vu, which describes the opposite experience where familiar scenes feel strange and foreign. These concepts illustrate the complexities of our perception and cognition, revealing just how intricate the human brain truly is. Psychologists study these occurrences to understand memory, recognition, and how our brains process experiences. It's like delving into a jungle filled with hidden paths and riddles. Researchers continue to explore why some people experience these sensations more than others and what they might reveal about our consciousness. The brain remains one of the greatest mysteries of all time. Isn't it exciting to think about what more we might discover? Prepare to be amazed by giraffes drinking water. Did you know that giraffes have to spread their nearly 2-meter-long legs wide apart just to take a sip? Their long necks, while magnificent, make it tough for them to bend down to the ground. This unique way of drinking requires balance and a bit of awkwardness, leaving them in a vulnerable position where they could easily become prey for predators like lions or hyenas. Because of this risk, giraffes are always alert while they drink, limiting how long they spend in this compromising stance. Instead of leisurely sipping, they often gulp quickly and keep an eye on their surroundings. This fascinating behavior highlights how these remarkable creatures adapt to their environment, balancing the need for water with the instinct to stay safe. Is it really true that Japan celebrates birth with KFC? Yes, it absolutely is. In Japan, many families have a fascinating custom of enjoying Kentucky Fried Chicken as part of their celebrations for the god of birth. This unusual blend of fast food and traditional rituals shows how cultures can evolve and adapt over time. The origins of this practice trace back to the 1970s when KFC's marketing campaign promoted the idea of fried chicken as a Christmas dinner. Over the years, this catchy campaign morphed into a broader celebration of new life, especially among parents preparing for the arrival of a baby. During the event, families come together, indulge in delicious chicken, and pay homage to divine blessings for the newborn. This joyful occasion embraces both modern dining experiences and deep-rooted cultural themes, demonstrating how societal trends can influence long-standing traditions. So next time you think about fast food, remember how it's woven into the fabric of cultural expressions in places like Japan. Have you ever seen a robotic bike tower? This exciting invention is a space-saving solution for urban environments struggling with bike storage. Developed with advanced technology, the robotic mini tower intelligently stores bicycles using an automated system. Imagine a sleek, modern structure that not only secures your bike, but also lowers it automatically when you need it. This ingenious design is perfect for cities where every inch of space counts. As more people choose cycling as their mode of transport, innovative solutions like this tower become increasingly essential. By reducing clutter and making bike retrieval simple and efficient, this mini tower could transform the way we think about bike storage in city life. How cool would it be to have this in your neighborhood? With cities aiming for greener transportation options, inventions like the robotic bike tower are not just practical, they're also paving the way for a more sustainable future. Hard to believe, but blue jays look identical. Unlike many bird species where males and females flaunt different colors, blue jays break the mold with their striking sexual monomorphism. This means that both male and female blue jays boast the same beautiful blue and white plumage, making it tricky for bird watchers and researchers to tell them apart just by appearance. While in other birds, vibrant colors often signal males trying to impress females, blue jays keep their colors uniform, which adds a layer of mystery to their social interactions. Their shared coloration may help them blend into their surroundings and avoid predators, or may strengthen their pair bonds by presenting a united front. When you see a blue jay, you're not just witnessing nature's art, you're also watching a bird species that proudly wears the same colors, regardless of gender. Isn't that fascinating? Let's uncover the truth about the Siberian cedar. This fascinating tree might trick you with its name, but DNA tells a different story. Known scientifically as Pinus siberica, the Siberian cedar is not a cedar at all. It's actually a type of pine. This distinctive classification surprises many people because the Siberian cedar looks so similar to true cedar trees. These trees thrive in the cold, harsh climates of Siberia, providing essential food for animals like squirrels and birds that feast on their nutritious seeds. Beyond their ecological importance, the Siberian cedar also plays a significant role in human culture, as its wood is prized for making furniture and crafts. People have used its timber for centuries, appreciating its durability and beauty. So the next time you admire a Siberian cedar, remember it's more of a pine. Who knew that names could be so misleading? Hard to believe, but your body warns you about thirst. When you start to feel thirsty, it's actually your body's way of sounding the alarm about dehydration. Just a loss of 1 to 2% of water content can trigger this signal. That's like a tiny drop in the bucket of our body's water, but it's enough to alert your brain that it's time to drink up. Our bodies rely heavily on water to function properly. It keeps our organs running smoothly, helps regulate body temperature, and even aids in digestion. If we ignore these early signs and don't hydrate, we can quickly lose focus, feel tired, or even develop headaches. So the next time you notice that dry mouth or slight fatigue, remember it might be your body's clever way of saying, "Hey, need a drink." Are you listening to those signals? Did you know Samsung's ostrich won 7 Clio Awards? This memorable 2017 commercial made waves in the advertising world, showcasing the unique story of an ostrich that dons a VR headset to soar through the virtual skies. What makes this ad truly stand out is its creative blend of technology and imagination, brilliantly demonstrating how virtual reality can open up new experiences. The commercial not only captivated audiences, but also impressed industry experts, winning gold for short film along with 6 other prestigious Clio Awards. Its success can be attributed to stunning cinematography and imaginative animation, making the story feel alive. The clever direction coupled with top-notch visual effects brought the whimsical journey of the ostrich to life, allowing viewers to see the world through its eyes as it took flight like never before. This innovative ad perfectly illustrates how storytelling and advertising can merge creativity with technology, leaving a lasting impact and inviting others to explore the possibilities of virtual reality. Why not take a look at this award-winning short film yourself? What if I told you about baguette vending machines? These clever machines in France are shaking up how people enjoy their beloved artisanal bread. Connected directly to local bakeries, these vending machines are designed to ensure that fresh, crispy baguettes are available around the clock, satisfying cravings anytime. Imagine walking past a vending machine at midnight and being able to grab a warm baguette as if you were at a bakery. This innovation not only makes fresh bread more accessible, but also helps support local bakers by providing a platform to showcase their craft. It's a delicious way to keep the traditional baking art alive while adapting to modern convenience. With the aroma of freshly baked bread wafting through the air, these machines are becoming popular in French cities. So next time you're in France, will you hunt down one of these baguette machines for a late-night snack? Let's uncover the truth about the Leptotyphlops carle. This remarkably tiny snake measures just 10 centimeters long, which means it can fit comfortably into a teaspoon. Discovered in the lush island of Barbados, the Leptotyphlops carle not only amazes with its size, but also proudly holds the title of the smallest known snake among the over 3,100 snake species identified worldwide. Unlike many of its larger, more famous relatives, this little guy is burrowing and spends most of its time underground, often slipping through the soil in search of tiny prey like insects and worms. Its slender, smooth body is perfectly adapted to its environment, allowing it to navigate with ease. Despite its size, the Leptotyphlops carle plays a significant role in its ecosystem by controlling pest populations. Its discovery highlights the amazing diversity of life on our planet, reminding us that even the smallest creatures can have a big impact. So next time you think about snakes, remember this tiny wonder and the incredible secrets of nature waiting to be explored. Did you know The Matrix hides sushi recipes? In this iconic film, the distinctive green code that streams across the screen isn't just random gibberish. It's actually a clever twist on sushi recipes. The film's designer, Simon Whiteley, took inspiration from the culinary world, and during the visual effects process, he flipped the recipes to create the impressive digital rain we see. This creative choice adds a layer of humor to the film, showing that even in a stark cyberpunk universe, there's room for unexpected surprises. Fans of the movie often marvel at the complex visuals, but few realize that behind this sophisticated design lies an artful nod to delicious sushi dishes. So next time you watch The Matrix, see if you can spot the recipes flying by. It's a fun detail that highlights the filmmaker's playful ingenuity. Pretty cool, right?